Good morning to everyone present here. Knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. With this thought, I welcome you once again for the FDP on embracing change and transformation in the industrial ecosystem. Today is the concluding day of the session, and for today we have an interesting topic, which is generative AI. And to give you the extensive knowledge on the topic, we have Mrs. Priya Vora with us today. Mrs. Priya Vora is a seasoned scholar with over 10 years of experience in IT field. Her goal is to generate new knowledge through research and creative endeavors. She wants to strengthen interdisciplinary studies. She is a proprietor at Vora Computer Education Center, and she has coached students to design various models such as integrated home automation system, automated street light model, robot assistant, etc. Besides this, she is SEO, robotics and coding trainer. She has a passion to teach and disseminate her knowledge to whosoever has the passion to learn. She always wanted to do something new, and her continuous efforts and hard work has made a mark in the city. So please welcome Mrs. Priya Vora with a huge round of applause. Now, to welcome her, I request Mr. Abhay Singh sir to give her a token of gratitude. Take her knowledge with us. Thank you, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Before I begin, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to Director Ma'am C because it creates the future. So let's thank technology first, that we are part of next and create things that never existed. But above all, let's not forget that man is the most extraordinary computer of all. The biggest boon for 21st century that he has created is artificial intelligence. Through this presentation, I wish to apprise you with the advancements industries have made so far. I am going to discuss Industry 5.0, but before that, let's revise various industrial revolutions. First, 1.0 was about mechanization. Second, 2.0 was about mass production. 3.0 was about automation, 4.0 was about digitalization, and fifth one is human-centric. So as we move forward, let's first see what the topic is. Generative AI, heartbeat of fifth industrial revolution. Exploring innovations that will shape our world tomorrow. So let's discuss what's generative AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Can somebody let me know who is father of artificial intelligence? Anybody? Father of artificial intelligence is John McCarthy and Alan Turing. Any idea who's father of Gen AI? Father of Gen AI is Jürgen Skimdober. Okay, so let's go through the slide. Generative artificial intelligence. What is generative artificial intelligence? It is a type of artificial intelligence which is capable of various type of content, including text, image, audio, and synthetic data. It learns the patterns and structure of input training data and generate new data that has similar characteristics. So any idea what is the synthetic data we are talking of? Can anybody make a guess what synthetic data can be? Okay, synthetic data is actually an artificial generated data that is created using algorithm, and it is used as a substitute for the real data if the real data is not available. What is artificial intelligence? I think anybody can answer this topic. Someone who would like to answer? Okay, it is a simulation of human intelligence. Okay, coming to the next topic, machine learning. Machine learning is defined as a discipline of artificial intelligence that provides machine the ability to learn from data and past experiences to identify patterns and make predictions with minimal human intervention. So this is one image for you to understand how AI, generative AI and MI are three of them related. So artificial intelligence is expected to create intelligent machines for us. So we have discussed the definition that it is actually simulating the human intelligence. What is machine learning? We give various examples, like suppose if we give elephant, a rat, a snake. If we feed in three examples, then the machine will pick up three distinct features of these three animals and will try to incorporate and create a new animal. Not actually creating an animal, but then a structure of it so that we can learn more about the various features of these animals. Generative AI is involved in creating new content. So whatever data we give, it will create a new content out of it. So what is the goal of generative AI? So goal of generative AI is to create text, writing code, and images generation. So when you come to the topic text generation, it can create new text in the form of email templates. So suppose if I say I need to write an email to my customer support team that they must increase the duration of the product return. Then it will provide you a template where you can just fill in the details and then you can directly write the email. Next one is essays and poems. So Gen AI has a tool that can write the essays and the poems within the given number of words and on the theme that you give. So that is what generative AI will do. Then generating new ideas. So suppose you make use of generative AI tool to ask, suppose you say, I have a 2 crore as a capital. Please provide me a suggestion what type of business I can start with 2 crore as my capital. So it will give you a new idea which was not available before, but it will provide you with a new idea. Then writing codes, so all the coders present here, as you know, that the codes are judged based on their time complexity. And the best code is the one that has time complexity as 0. So generative AI will help you write the code, debug and analyze and make sure that the time complexity of the code does not increases beyond 0. Then the next topic is image generation. So like other day, one of the speakers touched this topic and he said like, suppose you have 2 animals in your mind, you give the names of these 2 animals to generative AI and you say write a story on it. So Gen AI will generate a story and will surprise you with it. Furthermore, you can also ask Gen AI to create a picture of the story with these 2 animals. So side by side, it will also give you the images along with the content. Lastly, it can also provide you a coloring sheet of the characters that were there in the story. So for the tiny tots or for the toddlers, you can ask Gen AI to give you the coloring sheets. So it will create the coloring sheets based on the story that you are creating. So this is what generative AI is doing. I hope you are realizing we are talking of generative AI here. It's your dream, imagination and thought. That's the reality now. Okay, so moving forward, let's see the popular type of AI models. It uses 2 various models to perform its operations. The first one is GANs, that is Generative Adversarial Network, and it makes uses of 2 neural networks to create data by training them to compete against each other. So I'm going to just explain you how this works. So we have 2 things over here. The one is the generator, the other one is the discriminator. The work of the generator is to create fake data. And the fake data will almost be similar to your real data. The generator starts with random input, like say it picks up various noises from the environment and tries to give you a fake data in the form of data samples. And the work of the discriminator is to make sure and classify whether the data data produced by the generator is real or fake. The discriminator then analyzes the training data and learns to identify the attributes of the real data. So over here, what we are trying to do is, we have a generator and a discriminator. जनरेटर का काम ये है कि वो फेक डेटा प्रोड्यूस करेगा by picking anything from the environment. And Divyansh, can you please hold on with your phone? And the discriminator, the work of the discriminator is, it will judge जो भी आउटपुट जनरेटर ने प्रोड्यूस किया है वो फेक है कि रियल. So what discriminator will do, जो भी रियल डेटा है that will be kept with the discriminator. The fake data फिर से discriminator will give it back to the generator, and then it will tell the generator कि तुम्हारे fake data में ये वाले real data के attributes missing थे. So this is how the generator and the discriminator एक दूसरे से learning करते हैं, and then they provide data by creating a new kind of data जो पहले कभी भी exist नहीं करता था. This is what we are looking over here, generator AI. So I think we all have followed this example. Can I move to the next slide? Yes, indeed. Devyansh. Okay. So just go through these examples. What is the outcome of this model? So just look over here. There is a source A. Source A किस चीज़ पे काम कर रहा है? Gender, age, hair length, glasses and pose. 4 एग्जाम्पल्स हमने कंसिडर किए हैं. इसके अंदर इट इज वर्किंग ऑन 5 डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ दीज 4 सैम्पल्स, एंड द लास्ट वन इज एवरीथिंग एल्स विच इज नॉट देयर इन सोर्स ए. ए एंड बी को कंबाइन करके इट इज क्रिएटिंग अ न्यू डिफरेंट सेट ऑफ डेटा. एज यू कैन सी द इमेजेस आर चेंजिंग विद अ फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकेंड्स, and this can be considered as the final outcome of general adversarial model. So this is how it works. सबके features लेके it will incorporate, create a new face, new voice, new hairstyle, new pose with a new spectacle as well. Second one is transformer based model. So as you can see over here, it works with a neural network architecture that uses mathematical techniques to learn the context and relationships between the data and the points. So over here, the transformer models take data as the text, images, speech, structured data and 3D signals. Okay. So the various data set over here is text, image, speech, structured data and 3D signals, and then they are put to the training, and it is also called as a foundation model. Foundation model is a synonym for the transformer based model. And what is the outcome of all of these? We can have the question and the answer sessions created by the transformer based model. It can also identify your sentiments. You can ask it to give you various kinds of information. Then it can also have, like if you have an image, it can provide captions to the images that you have. Object recognition and introduction. Okay, so transformer based model is used to carry various tasks like speech recognition, machine translation, protein sequence analysis, text summarization, question answering. So can anybody tell me the famous tools of transformer based model that we use in day-to-day life? Anybody has any idea of the transformer based models that we are using? Next slide, sir. Next slide. Next. Okay. So as you can see, ChatGPT. Everybody is using ChatGPT. So it is an example of a transformer based model. इसके अंदर आप sentiments पढ़वा सकते हैं. You can give caption to the images. It can recognize the speech. It can write your resume. It can give you a brief introduction to any topic that you give. Next slide. Okay. So these are the various generative AI tools. I'm not going to cover all the tools, but just few, but let us go through the tools that generative AI is making use of. So first one is ChatGPT. Everybody is familiar with ChatGPT. Then is Duet AI, Coherent Generate, Claude, Dolly, Synthesia, GitHub Copilot, Gemini, GPT, Script, Scribe, and AlphaFold. So these are the tools that are used by generative AI. Okay, so let's go through what Synthesia is. Synthesia is an AI video creation platform that helps you to create real videos just with the help of your typed content. So friends, I would like to just say you one thing here. As we have learned from our elderlies, from our gurus, that nothing is permanent in this beautiful world. But after seeing this video, trust me, you all will feel that nothing is real in this world. I'm going to show you a video here that will make you, that will take you aback and you will feel whether, wow, is this real or is it fake? Okay, so it is actually turning text into human. So are you people ready for this surprise video?
In just a few minutes, turn it into this.
In today's lesson, you will learn about how to set up for a perfect interview.
He doesn't need a camera. He doesn't need a mic. All he needs are some words and a browser.
Hello, Heidi.
Hello.
Alan would like to thank you
What's
for the call
this?
yesterday.
With Synthesia, Alan can give anything a face and a voice, including his own. And with a little extra work, he can create a custom avatar who looks and sounds just like him.
In this video, I will show some tips on how to connect more efficiently.
Or sounds like him in a different language.
Liebe Stiftungsses Partei sind da, um sich zu hinaus.
Our CRM system is a great source of information to learn about our customers.
Now, it's easy for Alan to share anything he can type.
Once you have the data, it is time to map the customer's journey to the purchase.
Synthesia, turning text into something much more human. Well, almost human.
So do you people really still feel that everything is happening in this world with Synthesia coming up? You can have a different face, a different voice, and your text will be converted directly into the video. So that's the innovation generative AI has done for us. So where Synthesia is applied, it's in communication, orientation, training videos, reporting, advertising, product, demonstrations, and creating chatbots. Okay, the next tool of Gen AI is DAL-E. So it's an artificial intelligence model that generates images from the text description. We have now seen that it can generate the video based on your text. Now it can also generate the images based on the text. Just see how it is creating different kind of images within the fraction of seconds. It can generate images in variety of styles, including concepts that don't exist in the real world. None of these exist in real world. Yes, they do, but not on its palm. It can also imitate different artistic styles and works of real humans. So that's the second tool of Gen AI, DAL-E. And coming to the discussion, how DAL-E is different from Synthesia. You people have seen the videos of both. Can anybody just emphasize on the fact how DAL-E is different from Synthesia? In DAL-E, it will only convert the images to the images, and in Synthesia, it will convert to the videos. So now let's discuss what is augmented reality. It is an interactive experience that combines the. Now let's get to the topic virtual reality. Okay, virtual reality, it is a computer generated environment with scenes and objects that appear to be real, making the user feel they are immersed in their surrounding. So how can you experience virtual reality by wearing this eye mask? This is another example. It has made him feel that he is in this environment and he is also enjoying within the environment. Again, an example of virtual reality. This man is believing that there is a lot of water flood near him. Okay. So what's phishing or anything else that you pronounce it as? Any idea? Is anybody victim of phishing? Is anybody? Okay. So phishing is a cyber crime that involves sending fake communications to trick people into giving away the sensitive information. The goal is to steal money, gain access to login information, or install malware on the victim's device. So why are we discussing this in today's discussion? Though it does not, we feel that generative AI is the culprit to get this into the role play, but there are other ways Gen AI can help us resolve these issues. So just go through the third GIF image. How can it help you protect by not clicking or not being a victim of phishing? Okay, so generative AI is also into the construction, and it has now opened the doors for 3D construction. It can automate many processes involved in construction projects, making construction work safer and more efficient. Common use cases include scheduling, resource allocation, planning, quality control, etc. So this is one example of 3D printing, where it is printing a globe with a 3D printer. This is a video that is going to play shortly. So by seeing this video, you will just get lost, or you will imagine how is this happening. Is generative AI so much into technology that you can even build a building with generative AI? Yes, we can. Virtual and augmented reality, models for video games, etc. So here I come to the conclusion of my presentation. I hope it has given you some insights on generative AI and various things that generative AI can do. Over the time, it will be very difficult for us to understand something that's existing, whether it's real or fake, be it human, be it voice, or be it any personality. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. To conclude, I would say the exploration to this groundbreaking generative AI presentation shows that the landscape of natural language understanding is evolving at a remarkable pace. From innovative pre-training approaches to fine-tuning methods and applications, each study contributes a piece to the puzzle of language model advancement. The future promises a rich tapestry of applications of the language power of language models to enhance our interaction with technology and information. Thank you so much, Mrs. Priya Vora, ma'am, for helping us explore this new innovation of Industry 5.0. I hope you all enjoyed the PPT and got a brief view where our future is heading to. Now, I would like to request Mr. Anup Bajpai sir to come forward and present ma'am a thank you memento as a token of appreciation. Please put a huge round of applause for them.